are back to where it all began.
Harmon's grocery store in Salt Lake City, Utah.
So grab something to drink in your favorite project and yarn over with us.
And I said, you have just made my day.
Hey everybody, look who I have! Oh my goodness, we have had so much fun. We were supposed to start recording and probably 2 hours ago.
Yes.
And we've been sitting and talking, and it is hard to believe that after all these years, we still can find out new things about each other. We've had such a laugh. We were like, it's a good thing the hotel's nearly empty because they might think something was going on in here. We were laughing so hard, but welcome.
Lots of girl talk.
Lots of girl talk.
But we're glad you're here because we
Yes.
have a lot to talk to you about and tell you. And we've had a wonderful time.
So first we gotta say who we are because we just jumped right in.
That's right.
We jumped right in.
We're
We're off schedule because we're off script.
Okay,
And off location.
Welcome. I am Susie Lanier. I actually live in Huntsville, Alabama, and right now I am in Salt Lake, Utah, and I am not on a split screen.
Yeah, no split.
No split. We're in the same location, and it's kind of like you're watching the Nitty Stew. We're in a hotel room.
Yeah.
If you watch the Nitty
the
Stew.
Nitty Stew's mom.
Yeah, there you go.
Hey, if you're watching.
But anyway, we're glad you're here, and
Yeah.
it's so rare that we get to be together like this. I mean, I think me and Linda actually see each other face to face maybe 2 times a year, and actually there's been years that we don't see each other at all. It's always been a long distance. It is wrong.
It's just wrong.
A long distance friendship. But we have had. We got here on Wednesday the 13th of May. Yeah. And our conference that we came to
What
was
day
on
is it now? Let me look.
today's the 17th of
It is
May.
the 17th.
We got here on Wednesday the 13th, and we were at our conference Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and today is Sunday. We're still in Utah, and we'll be here tomorrow. We're really excited because tomorrow we're going to be going back to the yarn shop that we were at a year ago, and interviewed.
so
I believe
beautiful.
Emily is the name.
Mhm.
Emily is the name of the shop owner, and it's Willow Hill Yarn Company. And we're excited because we're going to go back there tomorrow and spend some time there in the yarn shop just browsing, and we're going to have to buy something. And the other thing that we're doing tomorrow is we've got a facial planned at 3 o'clock tomorrow afternoon at a spa that's right there in the village where the yarn shop is. So
If you guys can believe it, I have never had a professional facial in my life. You probably can believe it. I really expect to look at least a decade younger because they're going to take off all this dead skin
Yes.
that's just sitting on my face.
yes,
but
we're going to do some
it's gonna be
pampering,
fun.
a little bit of
Yeah.
pampering.
Yeah.
And so we've eaten at good restaurants, and we've had good coffee, and
Yeah, it's ending well. Started
Yes.
rough.
Yes, it started rough. Tell them what happened.
Oh,
It's
you
awful what
guys.
happened to Linda.
So the day before I was to leave, I had a plan. Should I tell them what I did?
Yes. Yes, you need to
So
tell
the
'em.
plan was, I had packed the day before, which was really good. So this next day, my plan was to process Bibles, because many of you know we have a Bible ministry for recovering addicts. So I always process Bibles in the morning and get all my mail ready. And then I was going to put some eyelashes on, some do-it-yourself, and go get a pedicure.
She is obsessed with eyelashes,
I
and
am.
especially
She has
since she got
spoiled
them.
me in October. She spoiled me.
She's trying to get them eyelashes.
So, they advertise all these do-it-yourself, eyelashes. And so I took a shower at least, because I wouldn't be able to for another day. And I poked my eye with the tweezers, the really sharp tweezers, and I was instantly, and it was on the outside of his eye, and I was like Festus, you know, it was just watering, and it hurt so bad.
Well, the thing is you couldn't even open your eye.
I couldn't open my eye, and I thought I poked it. I thought I was poking it with an eyelash with the glue, and I thought at first the burning was maybe the glue, but it wasn't. And this went on for a while, and I had to call my daughter, and I'm trying to have like some composure because, you know, I don't want to scare her, but I was in a bad way because when, you know, unless you become really accustomed to doing this, which I kind of am, if one eye is closed, both your eyes are closed. And now my nose is running because I'm like crying from, you know, the tearing of it all. And I called her and I said, you need to come over. I am not a doctor, though I do play one on TV sometimes, but I will let you know. Now, again, I'm not giving you medical advice, but regular Neosporin can be used in your eye for infection.
Well, wait a minute.
Well,
maybe we should say it this way. Regular
original.
The original.
No painkiller.
No painkiller, no extra antibiotic, or just the regular, regular.
And
old-timey
Neosporin.
And and you should say it like this. She does that.
Okay, I do that.
She does that.
We're
not telling you to do it.
I've done it for pink eye. I've done it when I had like some randomly weird eye infections. It works wonders. So I knew I needed some. And you guys, I am pretty hard loaded in the prepper department when it comes to my home pharmacy. But I used my Neosporin for my chicken. And it was out in the hen house, and I wasn't, you know, I probably said to myself, I'm going to use this now for my animals. I won't bring it back in the house. I'll get another one, but I never did. So anyway, I called my daughter, and I said, Sarah, I have a question to ask you. And you know, I said, do you have Neosporin? She said, yes. Why? And I told her, and she said, oh, okay, I'll bring it. And she only lives like 4 miles away. So not only did she stop and get me a fresh tube, she also bought me an eye patch, like the pirate kind with the elastic and some bandage ones, you know. And she comes in, and I said, well, I want you to first look in my eye and make sure there's nothing in it. Because, of course, when you have a scratched cornea, it feels like something's in your eye, but you're feeling, as you blink, the scratch, the wound, if you will. And she's like, Mom, I don't want to hurt you. I said, listen, you're going to have to mom your mom right now. So I'm going to lay down. I've got this little flashlight. You're going to look at my eye. And she said, no, I don't see anything. I said, that's good. Okay, so I just need time. And, of course, I know it takes anywhere from 12 to 24 hours for an eye to heal. Thank goodness eyes heal really fast. So put the Neosporin in, sat there, and did nothing for 24 hours, basically.
Well, and this happened on Tuesday before you were supposed to fly out on Wednesday morning.
Right.
To meet me at the airport in Salt Lake.
Right. And so, you know, my husband, and he's, you know, used to weld, so he's had metal chips in his eyes. And he's like, yeah, you just need to keep it closed because every time you blink it, you're hurting it. And so I sat, and, you know, it was kind of funny because we're watching TV, and he said, oh, you're not going to be able to see it. And I realized that because I knit, I rarely watch it anyway. So I just sat and listened to TV. I didn't knit. Now the morning's coming. I still can't open my eye, and I could barely open this one because I don't know why. I just couldn't really see. I'm basically like in rough shape, but I said, I'm going. He's like, okay, I'll tell you what. I'm going to take you. We're going to tell them you can't, you know, navigate this by yourself, and they'll help you. And they did. I mean, it was awesome. I mean, I wore sunglasses because the light was just like crazy.
And they wheeled her in a wheelchair.
And I never got through TSA so fast in my life, you know. But I didn't know where my bags were. They're like, I have it, ma'am. I have them,
She
ma'am.
really could not see your eye. You're going to put a picture up of
I
this,
will.
aren't you?
I mean,
Oh,
it was
my.
bad.
It was awful. I mean, you are a tough cookie.
Outside of breaking my femur, it was the most painful thing, and you know, but it was very short-lived. So you know, now I'm sitting in a plane for 4 hours, and I was never so thankful I didn't have a connecting flight because I literally sat for 4 hours. I got no knitting done, but I just sat quietly and, you know, just kept telling my eye was getting better, and I was, you know, praying and just was quiet.
Yep, I didn't see this one coming.
And then when I saw her at the airport, of course, I was able to see her eye and how horrible it looked. And I thought, it's like, how in the world did you do this? I don't even know. And of course, I was on sleep deprivation because I didn't even sleep the night before.
I don't know. I don't know how you did that.
I stayed up all night. I mean, by the time that I got home from work, and I hadn't had time to do anything to prepare for this trip because I had worked a load the week before, and then that weekend we had a wedding. My husband had left and gone to North Carolina for a funeral, and he got back, and then we had a church and a wedding on that Sunday, and then I worked all day on Monday and all day on Tuesday, and I got home Tuesday night, and it's like it took the whole night for me to get everything done. And
we went to bed at 6 p.m. Utah time that day. And I needed to sleep or go lay down simply because I needed to keep my eyes closed.
Well, and then when we got here, wait a minute, when we got here, we had to go over to the convention center to register for the conference, and I'm walking, and Linda is putting her hands through my arms, and we're walking together, and I'm like, she has sunglasses on, and I'm having to, like, she's blind, like I'm having to.
It kind of was. It
well,
was
she
so
was.
bright. Oh,
but anyway,
I wore sunglasses inside. I felt like Stevie Wonder a little bit.
Yeah. Well, but we
Or a movie
did.
star.
We did go eat Mexican. We went and ate Mexican after we
Every
went
hour,
registered.
it gets a little better, but my gosh, it is so dry here, you guys. I mean, even if I had a good eye, they were so dry. I'm putting these, liquid tears in. But we did. We went to bed at 6 o'clock, and I woke up that morning about, like 3 o'clock to use the restroom, and I realized my eyes were both open, and so that was good. I mean, progress. So it was a good. It's about 30 hours of just misery, but anyway, but it's just like,
but her eye did great, and every day it healed, and so we did have a rough start.
People were praying for me,
but the conference has been wonderful. We've been so excited about some new products, and we talk about our shopping club, and that's the reason we're here in Salt Lake. We're here because of our shopping club. And they put in a wonderful conference every year, and we love it because we come and we get to spend time together. And one of the most exciting new products that they've come out with is a toothpaste that helps the enamel on your teeth to reproduce,
rebuild and fill in the
holes. And then after you brush your teeth, you take a mint that puts the good bacteria back into your mouth. And I had been reading about this, how that tooth decay and the issues that so many of us have with our mouths is due. It's due to us not having the good bacteria in our mouth.
There's little ado sometimes with tooth care because, people will say, I brush my teeth and I floss and I still, am having tooth problems. But we've known this for a while, but it's really hard to find products that will do all that. And so the daughter of the founder, she had said that she was using, products from some other company, and they tasted awful, and they really needed it, so they made them, and so that's exciting. So
those are good products.
It's a breakthrough.
And when I called, my husband always wants to know, what did they come out with? And when I told him about the toothpaste and the mints, I said, and I've got you your own tube of toothpaste and your own bottle of mints. He said, oh, thank you so much.
The things we get excited about.
Yeah. Oh, thank you so much.
Teeth are important.
Teeth are important, and I tell you what, the more birthdays you have, the more you realize how important they are when you start having to say goodbye to some of them. And some of you understand what we're talking about. But if there is a way to take better care of them, man, I'm there. I want to do it. And then they came out with a gummy that is for sleeping. A chewable gummy. a chewable gummy
Well,
that has melatonin and chamomile, and so I can't wait to try that. So
Yeah,
anyway,
and-
we've learned a lot of wonderful things and
Yeah,
been able to view some new stuff for the shopping club. And like we always tell you, you can hear about this, and we want to tell you about it.
regardless of the country you're in.
Yeah.
It's
Just
an
let us
international
know.
company,
All you
so-
have to do is go to yarnoverwithus.com,
It's
and there's a
fun.
place there for you to request information. And let me tell you, the way we send you the information is there's a little 12-minute video that tells you about our shopping club better than we can tell you. And that's what we want to send to you. And so we just wanted to kind of touch on all of that because that's why we're here. That's why we're in Salt Lake City.
And most of the people that watch our channel are probably 45 and up. So
according to what our analytics tell us.
So
anyway.
we're very aware that you're probably thinking about the same things we are.
Yeah.
And as far as your health and having good quality of life, just keeping all your parts in and keep them strong.
And we all need a place to go and to get those things.
Yeah.
And
and I'd rather not leave the house. Anyway, but a lot of times you can't find them.
Yeah,
Anyway.
you can't find them, or you don't know where to go, or when you go into a place, you feel
You can't afford 'em.
overwhelmed. You don't know what to choose. You don't know what to pair together. And
we can save you money.
yeah, we
Trust
can
me.
save you money. We can save you time, and we can help you to live,
Well.
age well. We say
Yeah,
age well.
Age well.
Yeah,
I
you
don't
wanna-
know what
you wanna
age
age
gracefully
well.
looks like.
We can help you with
apparently.
that. I don't know that we always help you with your knitting or crocheting.
Oh,
We have met
man.
so many people here this week because we have carried, where's our bags?
Oh yeah, but we found a lot of knitters.
Yeah, we have found, we, let me show this.
Remember this from last year? Yeah, it's cute. It's just got our logo on it. But it's really fun.
So we've met a lot of people this week that we've been able to tell about the YouTube channel.
Yeah.
And that they, in fact, we've had quite a few people to take pictures of our knitting bags so that they could look us up and find us on YouTube. So we always tell them, hey, you're not going to probably learn a lot from us, but you're going to see projects that we do, and we're going to entertain you while you knit or crochet or whatever craft you do. And so we're really good at that.
The not being able to see, the worst thing beyond, the pain could be managed as long as I kept my eyes closed, right? But I didn't get to knit. And I really had planned on knitting for like 4 straight hours on the plane.
I know, that is so awful when you want to knit and you
That
can't
didn't
do
happen.
it. It's so awful.
And that was a bummer, but I was okay. I mean, I really, it was peaceful. It was weird. My husband just kept saying, I can't believe you're going, but anyway.
Last night we went to the gala because the last night of convention they always do the awards banquet, and we always have really good food and all of that. And so I'm in the bathroom, and I had picked up some eyelashes, to put on, and I was putting them on, and I said, Linda, I said, you want you put some on you?
kind.
Yeah, there's the sticky kind. And she said, yes, I want some. And so we'll
You're
put
not
up a
on now.
picture of how we were dressed, but we both had on lashes. I don't even know if you can see that.
They're
I
just
put
fun.
lashes on people, but I don't have anybody to put them on me. So anyway, I tell my clients, I say, I sit here all day long and give y'all beautiful lashes, and all I get is a bigger butt. And I feel like that's what's happening. It just keeps getting wider and wider and wider. Sitting on a stool for 8 to 12 hours a day putting on eyelashes. It's like everybody has good eyelashes but me, and then I have to glue them on. But anyway, she did get her eyelashes last night.
Fact,
And she acted like a little girl and looking in the mirror.
I know, they're so pretty. They are so pretty. We just put them on the outside here. But
Yeah.
But the funny thing, so now I know I'm going, this was 2 days before we're leaving, and I know I'm going, and I'm going to be knitting while, people are speaking, and it's always a little dimmer. And so I had to think about, what am I taking? And I started looking at my 4 ongoing projects, and none of them would work. My socks were too dark. My Danny sweater was too dark and needs pattern reading and charts. That ain't gonna happen. What's the other thing? Oh, the scarf I'm finished. I have like very little to do on my Viega, and it's too much of, you know, ball juggling, and I wasn't going to do that. So I have this great anxiety. I'm like, I've got to have a project to
Anxiety
take with me.
over our
No, I really
knitting.
was. And so I go up into my stash, and I decide to knit a sweater. You know, it's May. Of course, I could actually still wear it. It's cold here. I think it's snowing in the mountains over there. I can't even see them anymore. It's raining here, so it's probably snowing there. We'll see tomorrow morning. But so I started another project, which leads us to what we're knitting. Should we talk about? So here's the thing, you guys. I hate to do this to you, but I'm not going to tell you what I'm knitting. Why did I even mention it, right? But I'm going to show it to you.
But you can show it.
It's pretty.
Because we're going to talk about it in later
We're
episodes.
going to talk about it because you're going to find this very interesting.
We're kind of out of place. We don't have our stuff, and so we're
Well,
having to...
So what I did is I have this beautiful yarn from the Beatty Sisters.
Isn't that pretty? I love that color.
And it's the tomato DK, North Charleston DK. I thought it was tomato. Oh yeah, it is tomato. And so I had 2 skeins of this, and then I had this beautiful yarn. I'm really into this fiber that changes texture and thicknesses.
Hey, hold that up a little bit closer so I can see.
You can kind of like,
well, here.
Yeah, hold that one.
See how
and so
and then it goes into different textures.
And this is the bamboo bloom hand painted, and it is a let's see what kind of blend. Yeah, keep going.
There.
It is made in Turkey. It is a rayon, bamboo, wool, and acrylic.
Did you
blend.
say rayon?
Yeah. Did I say it wrong?
Well, in the South we say rayon.
What did I
What'd
say?
you say? You said rayon.
She
said rayon. It's like, what is rayon? What is rayon?
Poor kitty.
Okay. It's rayon.
So,
and it's pecan, not pecan.
But what's happening is and I'm going to talk more about this later, but this is the yoke. So I'm done with this. I've disconnected.
That's beautiful. I love it.
And it's doing all the work. And I'll tell you more about that later. So now I'm going to be separating for the sleeves and continue. I will have this done by our next episode, probably.
And be able to really talk about it.
Yeah, because you're going to want to do it. That's why I'm going to wait. Because this is concept. I'm just doing my own thing here. It's a concept. But instead of doing fancy stitches, I'm just letting the yarn do the work, kind of like we do in socks, right?
Yeah.
And so, but they go beautifully together. So I had 2 of these, 1 of these, and I thought, isn't that pretty? Now, that's all I'm really going to say about my sweater.
But here, I'm going to talk about...
Isn't that crazy? Look at how our sweaters...
So I show up with what I'm doing.
We didn't plan this. She didn't know.
And look at what I'm working on.
They all
and
go
look at our colors.
Yeah.
They are wonderful.
You could lay that scarf on my sweater.
Yeah, it's like we went to the store and picked out the same colors together.
So we were just we went shopping yesterday. Was it yesterday? Yeah. To Nordstrom's because I don't have one anywhere near me, and the color of the year is this.
Yeah, but we actually then went to Macy's, and we're in Macy's.
This color is so big this year, so we're on trend, and my little sherbet sweater. But so that's beautiful. I just love it.
So everybody
you talked
knows
a little bit about it last year or last.
Well,
week.
last episode we talked about me doing the Mini Solutions scarf, and I am in love with this pattern. I decided when we were going to come to convention that I needed something that would be little, that I could put into my purse or my bag, and that no matter where I was, I could take it out and I could just joyfully knit with no stress. Because now y'all know that I want comfort knitting. I just want comfort knitting.
Yeah.
And what she does stresses me out.
Well, I'm almost at the comfort part. So I'll be at the body.
All of the counting and the numbers and the sizing and the trying on and the taking off and all of that. I just want to knit. I just want to knit. And so I decided I was going to do I finished the other mini solution scarf that I was working
did
on.
you?
I have finished it, but I don't have it with me, so I'll have to show that next episode. So I started another one, and I had a packet of minis that I had gotten from the Salty Sheep Yarn Shop in Swansboro, in North Carolina. If you ever go down to the Emerald Isle area, Swansboro, Jacksonville, Morehead City, Salty Sheep. Oh, you've got to go.
I will.
And that is just the most wonderful little yarn shop. And so I had, a couple of years ago, gotten a set of mini skeins from there that, I'm just seeing something here that doesn't look right.
Oh, no.
I am going to have to take that out.
I had to take, because I was knitting kind of in the dark.
Anyway,
I
I decided that I wanted to do this mini solutions scarf while we were on our trip. And so I started this since we've been here. And so I started it
over here.
So here, and this scarf, like we talked before, it is made with mini skeins, and you can do 3, 4, 5, or 6, depending on the size scarf that you want. And you're using anywhere from 100 grams to 120 grams for this scarf.
Right.
And it is just the most beautiful scarf. It wraps so pretty around the neck.
So which is this, number 3 or 4?
I've just started on number 4.
This is 4.
And I'm going to do 5.
If you wanted 3, it would have went, oh, wait, leave it back on here. So it would have ended right here. Yeah. Right?
It would have ended right.
Yeah, so you'd have kind of a little Sophie scarf.
It would be
length.
probably about the size of a Sophie scarf if you did 3 skeins.
3.
And then you could do 4, 5, or 6. You
number
really could do
4.
as many as you wanted to.
Yeah.
But another thing
Just
that
don't
I'm
keep going and end up with a
big
me.
yeah. And so this has been a wonderful little project, and this is what
It's
I've
very
done,
pretty.
you know, while we've been sitting and listening and learning and all of that. So yeah, this really ought to be a pattern that's on your radar. If you love to do socks and want that repetitive, just, you know, knitting without
Would you
having
say
to.
that's a good beginner project?
It is a great beginner. If you are a beginner knitter, you don't have to cast on many stitches, you know, because you do a small cast on, and then you're learning a little bit about lace knitting with doing knit 2 yarn overs, and you're learning about increases and decreases. And so yeah, it's a wonderful little pattern for a beginner.
You know, because you go to these shows and then you'll see these packs of beautiful, you know, 4 or 5 colors of minis.
Yeah,
and you think, oh, what am I going to do with that?
Yeah, and I think I mentioned
It
this on the
is.
last episode, but Advent, it'd be great if you have gift knitting to
Break it
do.
down.
Break those 24 skeins down, those 20 gram skeins down. You get 24 of them in an Advent. Break it down and use 6, 6,
A
6,
bunch
and
of really
6.
pretty scarves, Christmas scarves.
Yeah,
you
four
call them.
4 scarves to give away as gifts, and so it's just a wonderful project for comfort knitting. The
I'm
mini
gonna have to make one.
solutions scarf.
Yeah.
Get the pattern and knit it. You're gonna love it. Yeah, you're gonna love it.
Because we are here, we have gotten some submissions for our spotlight, but I'm not doing a spotlight this time, and maybe not next time, because our next episode will probably be taped actually tomorrow. I don't know, but I have gotten them. Thank you. And the next time I'm home in front of my big computer and can do all that editing, your projects will be spotlighted. So thank you. Keep sending them.
Keep sending them.
And the address to send them to is contactyarnoverwithus@gmail.com, and all of this information is in the description should you forget, and I will put it up there.
Yeah,
so.
and the word contact has to be there.
Yeah.
We're not saying contact
Yeah, that's part of the
yarn
the
over
word's
with us.
contact.
Yeah, no, it's the word contact's a part of the email
Yeah.
address, so it's contactyarnoverwithus@gmail.com. There's been some
Right.
confusion there.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
So,
Yeah.
so anyway, hey, probably
So-
have a little something else to talk about. When we were here last year in Salt Lake, you brought your Advent wrap. It has been a big joke, and we talked about it last episode
time,
of
and
how huge it was.
Yep.
It was a monster of a shawl. And so you talked about that you were thinking about cutting it and revamping it, and
I did it.
And
You guys,
great.
I am so loving my little here. Let me show you the wrap. I'm gonna put it on. Hold on. So it is a normal sized wrap now at the half. Isn't that fun? And it was really fun. And of course you can kind of use it. I mean, I've worn it every day almost. Well, especially, but
It goes with everything.
Oh, I can do it kind of like a little bit of a cowl. It's useful now. I just couldn't do anything with it, and I really love it so much. And I will get a lot of use out of it. But it was funny because, and I'll tell you in a minute what I did. My daughter came in, and I showed her what I did, and she saw the other half that wasn't done yet laying there. She said, "Oh," and she did what I did. She wrapped it around her neck, and it was so cute. And she's like, "Oh my gosh, it's so cute." I'm like, "Yeah, she never said that when it was real long." She was just like, "What is that?" But basically, I did what I said I was going to do. In between each of my day's colors is the main color, which was the full skein, and it was oh golly, was it just one row? It was one row of knit two together, yarn over, and that's what you did to create this little lace pattern here.
Which is the same thing that's in the Mini Solutions.
Yeah, very typical.
shawl.
And then you go to the next color. So what I did was I put my needles through one side. I put some scrap yarn through the other side, and I cut this pink out, okay, and divided it. So this is, okay. So this is the side, and then what I did, so once I had my needles on my yarn, I just did that same stitch to end it and then bound it off. That's all I did. It took me 30 minutes, maybe. It took me way longer to make more pom-poms. So
the moral to this story is never be afraid to cut your yarn, your project. Cut it, put it back on the needles, and start knitting again.
I mean, even if I didn't have this in between, you still could have done what I just said to some degree, because you just have to catch your stitches.
Mm-hmm.
But I never, I didn't block this and flatten it. It's a little puff. Nobody would mind or care, but nobody would ever know. And it was just
such
so
a fun shawl. It's very fun.
And it is. And this is why I just couldn't bear it just sitting there on my dress form forever or in my drawer. It's just too beautiful. And again, this is the Leap of Faith yarn, and it's just so festive. Isn't that just fun?
She wore it to a Mexican restaurant the first time we were here, and it just looks, to me, it looks Mexican, with the little
goes with
tassels.
Everything. I mean, I have, well, my sweater right now is right there. This goes with it. This goes with it. This goes with my Yumi. This goes with the other ranunculus.
What was the name of that pattern?
It is the Advent Howlin' Wrap.
So there you go. You can do that wrap and use all of use 12 minis to make half, and then use the other 12 minis to make the other half, and you've got 2 shawls.
So this is my first band, day 1 of the December, and this was day 2. Can you see why it turned out to be a monster? I mean, this is almost double. So it got double big.
And you used finger and weight yarn.
I did,
not doubled.
But what I did is, when I did this first one, I had so much yarn left, and that just, to me, was not good.
Well, I think with that pattern, a great way to do it is to know you're going to use 12 minis, and you're gonna.
You can make 2 of them if
You
you
can make 2 of them. Another great project for Advent.
But so then when I doubled it and I kind of measured it, and I was like, no, that's gonna work out, you know. But it got really big. So, but anyway, it was a little adventure, and I did it while we watched The Count of Monte Cristo. We have one more episode to watch. It's a great. You guys got to watch it. And but yeah, so I'm wearing this again. We don't dare wear this to the yarn shop because that's what I wore when we did the interview.
Well, you can. We wear our knits. We wear them.
Yeah, speaking of knits, we went shopping, and you know, there she is shopping for some new clothes, and she's got this in her bag, and she's like, oh, how I put that picture on Instagram. How is that gonna look on my jacket? How is it?
Well, I tell you,
don't we all do that though?
When you knit or crochet and you go to,
you have to
you've got to find clothes that are worthy of being paired with your knits.
Absolutely.
And so, yeah.
Did you buy that Chambray top?
I didn't.
Oh, you didn't. Which
No.
one did you buy? It's gonna go with all your knits. Did you bought camisoles for?
Oh, I did. I bought a long sleeve.
Oh, the striped one.
The striped blue and white top.
So yeah.
Yeah.
Just, but yeah, so that's pretty much my knitting life. I'm very excited to tell you about this next time. It's you guys are gonna like it.
Yeah, and we're gonna share our trip to the yarn shop tomorrow and some of that. So you'll get to see some of that in a later episode. But we just couldn't be here together and not do an episode that we're side by side. And so thanks for listening to all of our yapping and our storytelling.
Our giddy girliness.
Yeah,
sometimes it's fun, but
it's been like we're girlfriends. We've had a great week together.
You guys need to come with us next time.
Oh yes. We've laughed and cried and done all kinds of stuff.
Reminds me, where's my calendar? Our Zoom. Now, you guys, we're going to have a Zoom on the
30th of May.
Is it the 30th or 29th?
It is. It's the 30th.
Okay,
and it's
the last
Saturday of May.
Right.
Always at 10 o'clock Eastern time.
Yeah. So you're going to want to be there. We have some exciting things to talk about,
We do.
which involves you.
Yes.
And but the only way you're going to find out about the Zoom, the code, and all that is to be part of our email blast, which virtually we only really send out stuff about our Zoom. So go to our website, yarnoverwithus.com, and you're going to see where to sign up for the email and sign up. And just to remind you, I know I sound like a repeating person, but when you sign up, wait for confirmation. If you don't get one, it's in your spam folder or something, because apparently, now I could be wrong, but if you don't confirm, you're not going to get our emails. You're kind of on hold. It's like you've said you wanted to do it, but they're not sure that you really meant it. So go look for that and confirm it so that.
And we have no idea to know if you have done that or not. I don't think.
Yeah, we do.
Oh, we do?
We do.
Okay.
But we can't contact you about it, because if you didn't get that email, you're not going to get the one of us asking, hey, why didn't you confirm your email?
Yeah.
So
just make sure you confirm the email.
You have to make sure to do that.
You've got to confirm
it's really important. So anyway, but we have a lot of fun. We learn a lot. We share patterns. We share techniques. We just talk yarny things, and so
it's fun. It's fun to be able to put names and faces together, because we see your comments and we love seeing those. And our Zoom call is allowing us to, because you know what we look like, but we don't know what you look like, and we want to know what you look like. We want to be able to put a name and a face together, and we get to do that on the Zoom calls. So
and thank you for your comments. We read all of them. We enjoy all of them, and again, that's we get to communicate. So of course, when we get to see you on the Zoom, then it's even more fun.
Yeah.
So,
So make sure you're there.
Yeah.
And I'm talked out.
Yeah, we're good.
We're gonna go get some supper somewhere.
Stay tuned. Happy knitting. Bye.
Bye.